tell me in comment section, is it audible? Is it audible? In comment section, every one of you, because it's not visible at my side. What we are going to cover: basics, admission, retirement, and death. Concept number 1, introduction. I'm not going to take any theory because we are concerned only for accounting part. We are not concerned for theory part. Theory will be covered by law faculty. So don't worry. I'm going to take only accounting part. So just I'm giving an introduction. It is a relationship between two or more person to do some commercial activity, and that activity has to be carried by all or any one of them for acting for all. Okay, so for mutual benefit, an organization is created, is known as, by law, it is known as partnership firm. So it's very easy. Whenever you are entering into any partnership firm, you have to prepare one partnership deed that is on stamp paper. Okay, and that paper you have to submit to your registrar of firm. So you have to submit that deed to whom? To your registrar. Now in Pune, we have that registration office near City Pride, Satara Road. So it's for all cities. They have their own registrar firm, partnership registrar firm. So friends, remember, now this is online. Now this is online. Okay. Chalo. So now what are features of partnership? Features, very, very important. It is a partnership firm as a result of an agreement, and it is mutual agency. An important point here, partners are going to share profit or losses. Okay. So here they won't get any amount in the form of interest or something. There is no interest expenditure. The profit will be shared by owners. Okay, so these are some features. So let's move to important part. I'm not going to take your theory part because we have only 5 days to complete it. So important part, if there is no partnership deed, this question may be asked. Okay, so no partnership deed, you can read here this profit or losses. Here, profit or losses, you have to share it equally. You have to share this profit or losses equally. So write down this, write down beta. Partnership deed is silent. If partnership deed is silent, if partnership deed is silent, then profit or loss, you have to share it equally. Interest on capital. Remember friends, interest on capital, we can't pay any interest on capital if there is no partnership deed. You can check here. There is no partnership deed. In that case, we can't pay interest on capital. Remember this. Interest on drawing, no. Interest on loan, yes, there is interest on loan. So you have to pay 6% interest on loan. Now remember, capital is different from loan. Capital means this is given by partner as a form of ownership. So capital and loan, they will get interest for that. So they have to define whether this is capital. Capital can be bought back at the time of dissolution. And remember, loan, there may be some time limit for loan. So they have to define at the beginning whether this is capital or whether this is loan. In interest on capital, they won't get any amount. But in case of loan, they will get interest at the rate of 6% per annum. And salary, they won't get any salary if there is no partnership deed. This question may be asked. Okay, so you must be aware about this thing. If there is a partnership deed, in that case, it is given in the partnership deed what is the salary that you are going to pay every month to your partner. Okay, apart from your profit, because that working partner, suppose if we are three partners, Sanket sir, Pushkarat sir, Sarvesh sir. In that case, suppose Sanket sir is working very hard for 12 hours. We'll write only those things which are important from exam point of view. I'm going to share this note, so don't worry. Okay. Partnership deed. Partnership deed means agreement between partners. Okay, suppose if you are buying some home, in that case you have to make some deed. Okay, what is deed? That is a sale deed between builder and buyer. So that deed, similarly, in case of you are entering into partnership, there is an agreement between partners, and that is called as deed. That deed is always we have to take on stamp paper, and that stamp paper has some legal evidence. Okay, and that legal evidence, it will be partnership deed. Understood what is partnership deed? So some students are from Hindi background, so north हमारे वेस्ट के और ईस्ट के, तो समटाइम्स आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इट इन हिंदी ऑल्सो. सो मैं बोथ लैंग्वेज यूज करूंगा, डोंट वरी. सो फॉर साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स, यस, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट इन इंग्लिश. आफ्टर दैट आई विल टेक सम रिवीजन इन हिंदी ऑल्सो. सो रिमेंबर, पार्टनरशिप डीड मतलब बहुत बढ़िया चीज होती है. एग्रीमेंट होता है. एग्रीमेंट क्यों होता है? कल उठ के सपोज झगड़े हो गए, किसके बीच में झगड़े हुए? पार्टनर्स के बीच में झगड़े हुए. तो वो पार्टनर्स के बीच में जो झगड़े होंगे वो हम लोग कैसे ले करने वाले? तो ये भाई डीड साथ में आएगा. अभी ये डीड क्या होता है? एग्रीमेंट बनाया जाता है प्रॉपर, इसमें पार्टनर्स के नाम रहते हैं, विटनेस होते हैं, और वो उसके ऊपर साइन किए जाते हैं. और ये साइन जो होती है वो बाकी लोग तब तक लिख लो. यस, ओनली यू टू लिसन. You have to write all these points in case of silent partnership deed. So please write down and tell me over in the comment section after writing all these points. Profit or loss is equally, interest on capital, no. Interest on drawing, no. Interest on loan at the rate of 6% per annum. Salary, no. And interest and salary paid only if there is a profit. Remember. Okay. So this partnership deed, ये silent होगी तो क्या होगा? Silent मतलब there is no partnership deed. तो हमें ये points याद रखने. It's very simple. And I'm going to take one example based on this concept. Okay. Chalo. So let's start. Yes, tell me over in comment section after writing this. Yes. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with the illustration, not example. That example we have to start. Come to page number. Okay. 8.6. Page number 8.6. You got my introduction? I think there was some technical problem. while intro from ICAI side only, while giving my introduction. So you got my introduction? Yes. Please tell me. Example. Thank you, Sarfaraj ji. Sir, your teaching style is amazing. Have seen you in intermediate class. Thank you, beta. Okay. So, first I will give my introduction because there was some technical problem while giving introduction. So, I will give my introduction. So, good morning, everyone. Once again, before we are going to start today's session, I would like to introduce myself. I'm CA Sanket Shah. I have experience of more than 12 years, and I'm not a faculty at only foundation level, but I'm a faculty at intermediate level and final level also. I'm thankful to Board of Studies for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to give you a session on foundation. And now we are going to start with example A and B commence business. Okay, chalo, start. So, A and B commence a business in partnership on 1st January 2019. There is no partnership agreement. Okay. बेटा कुछ स्टूडेंट्स का क्वेरी है कि ब्लर आ रहा है, थोड़ा ब्लर आ रहा है क्या? अच्छा, जूम करना पड़ेगा. आई थिंक, आई डोंट नो, थोड़ा ब्लर आ रहा है तो क्वालिटी इंप्रूव कर लीजिए. They contributed 40,000 and 10,000 respectively as capital. A also advanced rupees 20,000 on 1st July 2019. A met with an accident on 1st April 2019 and could not attend to the partnership business up to 30th June 2019. The profits for the year ended on 31st December 2019 amounted to rupees 50,600. Disputes arises between them for sharing profit and losses. What do you think? A claims he shouldn't be given interest at the rate of 10% on capital and loan, and profit should be in proportion of capital. Beta, there is no partnership agreement. Such question ICAI will test for 5 marks. Okay. So what is your thinking? No interest is allowed on capital, loan 6% interest, profit and losses equally, and no remuneration is allowed to any partner for taking part in the conduct of business. Okay, so answer is very easy. So here B claims net profit equally. Okay, remuneration not allowed when A was ill. Interest on capital and loan should be given at 6% per annum, and you are required to settle the dispute between them. So our suggestion is very simple. If there is a partnership deed is silent, you won't get any interest. So no interest is allowed. 6% interest on loan, profit and losses equally, and no remuneration is allowed to be. Okay, so answer is very easy. So what is the amount of profit? 50,600, and there is a loan of rupees 20,000. So 20,000 loan amount, 50,600. So how to write the answer? Profit before interest on loan. Write down serial number, particulars, computation, and rupees. I'm giving you presentation. Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. First, write down page 8.6, example Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Profit before interest. Yes. Profit before interest on loan. It's given. Draw it properly. Use scale in exam and in your notebook also. Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees, grand presentation. Remember, presentation, grand presentation chahiye. Yes. So, what is the profit before interest on loan? 50,600. Roman 2, less interest on loan. Less interest on loan. What is the amount of loan? Yes, beta. It is 20,000. 20,000 multiplied percent. 6%, 1,200. Correct? So what is the profit for distribution? Sorry, it is 20,000 loan amount, 6%. Wait. Okay, it is only for business up to 30th June. From 1st January to 30th June. And when loan is given on loan is given on 1st of July and year ending on 31st of December. So it's my mistake. Loan is only for 6 months. So amount will be 600. And Roman 3, yes, it's my mistake. Last one, profit for distribution. Profit for distribution, 1 minus 2, it will be 50,000. And Roman 4, share A, B, Roman 3 divided by 2, equally Roman 3 divided by 2. So their share is 25,000 each. 25,000, 25,000. Share in profit. So this is your example number 1. Now you got the answer. How to present. And this is a table. Computation of share in profit. Computation of share in profit. It's visible. Okay. Please improve quality. 7.2. 720. Yes, Arshit. What happens if there is a loss? In case of loss, interest on capital and salary is not allowed, and that we are not considering. Okay. So we are not going to consider interest on capital and salary. Any question till now? Waiting for your questions. So this is example number 1. So it is my first day, so it will take time for interaction also. So don't worry. एक 2-3 दिन में बहुत smoothly चालू होगा. Company accounts, NPO and partnership. That second module is really a difficult one that I am going to take it in the next session. Okay. Yes. Grand presentation, computation of share in profit. How to calculate. Next. Now, example number 2. ABC. Now I am waiting for your replies. I want to see who is answering fast. Okay. So everyone, please, first thing, please be interactive in class. Number 1. Number 2, concentration 100%. If you want to pass foundation in first exam only, I'm not saying attempt also. No need of any negative thinking. It is first exam. Please concentrate 100%. ABC are partners in firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3:5. Their fixed capital. Their fixed capital 15 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 60 lakhs respectively. For the year 2019, interest on capital was credited them 12% instead of 10%. Pass necessary adjustment entry. Okay. We will assume they have, yes, they already have partnership deed and therefore their ratio is decided and 12% is interest on capital is credited, but in partnership deed they have mentioned 10%. So friends, now their capital is credited by not by 12%, but it must be credited by 10%. Yes. No PSR, it is always 1:1. Correct. So how to answer it? Now, serial number, particulars, A, B, C, and firm. I'm not going to take. Now, I'm not going to write this answer. Please understand it. You can copy it afterwards. Otherwise, take a screenshot of this. It's similar presentation of ICAI. So what is the fixed capital? Yes, beta. What is fixed capital? ध्यान देना थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए, concentration level बढ़ाइए. 15 lakhs, 30 lakhs, and 60 lakhs. So 15 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 60 lakhs. Now tell me what is the interest rate we already charge. Interest rate we already charge 12%. And what is the interest rate that we should charge? 10%. So we already charge 12% and we should charge 10%. Okay. So 2% extra we charged. Correct hai beta? Correct hai? Now, very important. I can use a shortcut. Now shortcut, chalo, write down it. Otherwise, write down it. Serial number, particulars, total, A, B, C. Heading is computation of rectified profit. Do you have answer? Okay. Yeah, otherwise, sorry, I will give some another presentation. Computation of rectified profit. Write down. Yes, I will give you shortcut for this. Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. No need to prepare 3 columns. Okay, serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Yes. Roman 1. Roman 1. Total capital. Yes, beta. Tell me. What is total capital? Everyone. Those who are attending it in live session. आप सब खुद से बात कीजिए. You have to answer. Yes, tell me. What is total capital? Yes, correct. Correct. We will directly consider 2%. हाँ. Total capital beta 15 lakhs. 30 lakhs plus 60 lakhs. Tell me amount. 1 crore 5 lakhs. 1 crore 5 lakhs. Roman 2, interest on capital. Interest on capital. What is interest on capital? Excess. In bracket, you can write excess. 2% into Roman 1. So this is 2,10,000. Yes, you can check it. 2,10,000. Very simple. Roman 3. Now tell me. Now we will write A, B, C. Excess amount that we are going to share in which ratio? Yes, otherwise you can write over here. Excess interest shared in. Yes, excess interest shared in which ratio, beta? Yes. Original ratio, tell me, 2:3:5. So A, B, C, tell me amount. $42,000. So here it is 2,10,000, or Roman 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 10. Always take a total. I will give you shortcut of Calci also. Roman 2 into 3 by 10 and Roman 2 into 5 by 10. Now remember, Calci, you can use shortcut on Calci. Take on Calci 2,10,000. 2,10,000. So this is Roman 2 divided by 10. Divided by 10. Into first time into 2 is equal to. Into 2 is equal to 42,000, and now use only 3 is equal to. Don't use multiply because Calci can memorize Roman 2 divided by 10 into. Calci can memorize that. So this is a shortcut of Calci. 3 is equal to, yes, tell 1,05,000. Okay. So this is Roman 3. Excess interest. Shared in which ratio? 42:63 and 1,05,000. You got this shortcut. This is a rectified profit. This is the excess interest. They should credit to their account. So this is the amount of interest. And what is the wrong interest we charged? So this is a credit amount. Now what is credit? What is debit that I'm going to take as a revision? Just understand it. This profit must be credited. Okay. This profit must be credited. And what is the excess interest? Now you can use the shortcut 42:63 and 1,05,000. Now use this table. Excess profit in credit in partners capital. How to calculate? Their loan amount or capital amount multiplied by 2%. Capital amount multiplied by 2%. Now this amount is credited. And what is the excess amount? Excess interest amount. Yes, write down. Excess interest amount A, B, C already credited. What is the excess amount already credited? Tell me their loan amount, beta. 15 lakhs, 30 lakhs, and 60 lakhs into excess 2%. We have to write it individually. No problem. So what is the amount? 30,000, 60,000, 1,20,000. Now we are going to rectify this. So this is the excess amount which is credited. Now you already done with your rectification. So now you debit and credit to your profit. Okay, so this is the rectification entry. So extra interest amount that we have to cancel it now. So 42,000 and 30,000. So 30,000, what is the debit amount or credit amount? Excess credit. So 2A's capital. So 2A's capital, tell me the difference. 12,000. For B 63 and 60. So B credit is more. 12,000, 3,000. And last one, 1,05,000 and 1,20,000. So C is debited. So C account debit 15,000. So once again, I'm going to explain it. Very simple. Yes, understand this concept. Understand this concept, because yet we have not started with credit and debit. So first thing, we have charged excess amount. Okay, 2%. So that 2% we have to cancel. So we already credited. Now what is credit, what is debit, that you are going to understand in capital account pro forma. So let it be. Just write down this answer. First, I will explain you the pro forma of capital account. But before that, every one of you, we have two approaches. One is traditional approach of accounting, and second one is modern approach of accounting. So who is answering fast? What is the traditional approach? Just write it. I will explain it after capital account. Okay. So I'm going to explain this illustration only after capital account. So what is credit, what is debit, that I'm going to explain it after capital pro forma. So before starting capital pro forma, I want to know who can answer. There are two approaches. One is traditional approach and second one is a modern approach. So what is traditional approach and modern approach? Yes, every one of you. Because I'm not going to tell you what is credit and debit. Here, I'm going to explain you pro forma of capital account. Okay. So before that, every one of you first tell me what is traditional approach of accounting and what is modern approach of accounting. Yes. Yes, very good, beta. Akanksha. Yes, beta, very good. Yes. So traditional approach. बेटा आपने किया क्या डाउनलोड? No problem. So traditional approach is very simple. First thing, it's a just revision of your accounts. Traditional approach is divided in three parts: personal account, real account, and nominal account. Personal account and real account will be always carried to balance sheet, and nominal account is transferred to P&L. It's just a revision of 1 minute. Personal account, there are two rules. Remember, this rule is very, very important. Due rule. Due rule is also important. Now remember, many faculties, they are not taking first rule. This is not a rule actually, but before this understanding of due rule, we can't start directly with receiver-giver relationship. So debit the debtor and credit the creditor is important rule. Remember, debit the debtor and credit the creditor, because when there is no due rule, then receiving giving rule is not at all possible. So first, any transaction which is based on credit, means credit sales, credit purchases, it is always a due rule first, and after that receiving giving rule. So here in partnership, we will focus on due rule. We are not focusing on receiving giving rule. So remember, in partnership, we have to focus on debit the debtor, credit the creditor rule. Now, debtor means what? Debtor means, yes, in simple language, it is receivable. And creditor means it is payable. Creditor means we have to pay him, and receivable means we have to receive from him. And when debtor pays, or when we collect amount from debtor, he becomes giver. And when we pay someone, our creditor, he becomes receiver. So every one of you, always, yes, write down in the comment section, every one of you, debit the debtor, credit the creditor. And what is the important sentence? Debtor becomes giver. Debtor becomes giver and creditor becomes receiver. Please focus on this point. Debtor becomes giver. When debtor arises, when you sell something. Whenever there is income for you, it is your debtor. And whenever it is expenditure for you, it is your creditor. Okay. So debtor-creditor relationship is very, very important. So every one of you, please write it in the comment section. Debtor, कौन है रे ये? कनिष्का शर्मा, wrong बेटा. डेटर इन केस ऑफ परचेस बेटा, डेटर परचेस के केस में कैसे आएगा? डेटर सेल के केस में आएगा. रिसीवेबल, व्हेन यू विल रिसीव मनी, व्हेन यू सेल समथिंग. एग्जैक्टली उल्टा लिखा. इफ योर बेसिक्स आर नॉट स्ट्रॉन्ग, यू आर गोइंग टू फेस प्रॉब्लम एट इंटरमीडिएट लेवल. आई एम टेलिंग यू. सो प्लीज फोकस फ्रॉम वेरी फर्स्ट डे. Your basic must be clear because we are in second material now. In second module, it is expected that every one of you, your basics 100% clear. 100% clear. So debtor becomes giver. Write down this. Don't worry in comment section. And creditor becomes receiver. Okay. Yes. Debtor becomes giver. Creditor becomes receiver. Very good. Miss J. Nipun Gupta. Sujal. Very good. Debtor becomes giver. Creditor becomes receiver. Very good. Write down fast. Write down fast. Debtor becomes giver. Creditor becomes receiver. Every one of you. Debit all expenses and losses. Credit all incomes and gains. Debit what comes in. Credit what goes out. Real ka rule. Nominal rule. Debit all expenses and losses. Credit all incomes and gains. And then what is the modern approach? Modern approach says asset has debit balance. Liability has credit balance. Income has credit balance. Expense has debit balance. And capital has credit balance. So 5 rules for modern approach. And 3 rules for very good. Yes. Kashish, very good. Shrushti, Arshit. Yes. Debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Over. Understood? And when debtor arises, yes, please write down. When debtor comes, when there is a sale or purchase, only you have to write debtor, sale oblique purchase, creditor, yes, कौन है? Correct क्या है? Debtor, when debtor comes, yes, past, debtor and related with sale or purchase, and creditor is related to purchase or sale. Yes, you have to write it in comment section. Debtor is related to debtor and sale or purchase, creditor, sale or purchase. I want to see. Very good. Very good. मेरे ICAI के स्टूडेंट्स, शानदार परफॉर्मेंस. 100% you have to write. Give it in comment section. Please, those students who are attending it on directly on YouTube, it's better to see it on our ICAI platform. So you can give comments. Okay. So every one of you, please write it. Sab log, please participate. Fast. Debtor arises when? Yes, beta, debtor. Very good. Creditor. Yes, very good. Very good. Debtor, sales, creditor, purchase. Debtor, sales, creditor, purchase or expenses. And this rule we have to apply it in partnership beta. No other rule. Debtor, creditor rule in partnership also. Okay. So we are going to use modern approach for accounting. Here, now it is depending on you whether you want to apply traditional approach or modern approach. My thinking, traditional approach. I always like traditional approach because double entry system is always based on our traditional approach. Two rules: debit the receiver, credit the giver. Before that, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. And what is modern approach? Modern approach is very simple. Modern approach is that, yes, what is modern approach? Modern approach is asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, expense shows debit balance, income shows credit balance, capital shows credit balance. Okay, so this is our modern approach. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Almost 250 students answered it. Yes. So modern approach, I hope you got the modern approach also. Now we are going to see our partnership capital account. Please be focused now. It's very, very important. Now, capital account. Those students who are getting this capital account concept in first session, I'm telling you, you will never find partnership difficult one. So whenever your ledger account starts, you will always write what is plus and what is minus. For example, if there is expense has debit balance, so debit plus, credit minus. Ledger account, how to understand ledger account? So first we fill expense account debit side. What is plus, that we have to write it first. And what is minus is our transfer to profit and loss account by P&L. For income side, now income says credit plus debit minus. So we'll start from credit side, what is plus, and we will transfer it at the end to P&L account. And asset, what is plus beta? Asset debit plus credit minus. So we'll start from debit side and at the end we will write by balance carried down because asset is carried to balance sheet. Remember. Then liability, how to understand liability? Credit plus debit minus. So we will start from credit and we will end at to balance carried down. And for capital account also, capital is also our liability. So credit plus debit minus. Credit plus debit minus. Yes, you can use shortcut. Okay, so credit plus debit minus, and here we will start with by balance brought down. Now this pro forma we have to understand what is plus, what is minus. Expense may debit plus, expense debit plus, income credit plus, asset debit plus, liability credit plus, capital is credit plus. Okay, sir, we got this concept. Capital is credit plus. It's a contributing capital. Credit plus, and debit means your capital is going to reduce. So write down now this capital pro forma, very, very important pro forma. So capital account, write down. Yes. No memorization. Some students are asking me, Kartikeya, don't memorize anything. Everything is logical. For accounts, it is not your mathematics subject beta. CA final also logical. Our commerce side is logical. No need of memorizing anything. Only you have to understand our basic rules of accounts. And I'm telling you, my 7 years son, he also tells all rules of accounts in one stroke. Okay. I will share video of him. He will tell you all basic rules of accounts. Okay. So remember, you are foundation students. You have to understand each and every concept logically, not by memorizing. Okay. Very good. So capital, very, very important. Now write down this thing. Capital, credit plus, debit minus. Now this session is very, very important. Capital, credit plus, debit minus. By balance brought down. Normally we write by balance brought down. Okay. Why? Because it is credit plus beta. So our plus point will start normally with credit balance. What is credit? We have to pay. We have to pay to partner. We are partnership firm. Think from partnership firm. And what business entity concept says? Partner and partnership firm are two different persons. And we have to think from the angle of partnership firm, not partner. So we will start with buy balance brought down. We will start with buy balance brought down. Okay. Capital account is a personal account, beta. Capital account is a personal account. So someone is asking me, sir, it is nominal. अरे nominal account जो P&L में जाता है, nominal account is transferred to P&L. जो balance sheet में होता है ना, वो पूरा personal and real account. And remember one shortcut: liability side is pure personal account. Liability side is pure personal. There is no real account in liability side. And balance sheet asset side, there are some items of real account and some are personal. No nominal account. Okay. So we have to stick to our basics. So basics says nominal account are transferred to P&L. And our personal and real account are carried. We will carry it in the next year also. So it is carried to next year. So capital account, credit plus, debit minus. So what type of capital account is? It is a personal account. Okay, sir. Okay. Yes. Sir, explain it in both language. Okay, Priyanka Gupta. हिंदी भी बोलूंगा तेरे लिए, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, हिंदी भी बोलूंगा. बट बेटा मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर फ्रॉम साउथ इंडियन बैकग्राउंड, सो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. उनको लैंग्वेज का प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है एंड अल्टीमेटली यू हैव टू गिव पेपर इन इंग्लिश. ओके, बट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कॉन्सेप्ट आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट इन हिंदी ऑल्सो. ओके, डोंट वरी. सो बेटा मैंने अभी तक जो बताया क्विक रिवीजन. बेटा साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी ऑल्सो. सो 5 मिनट के लिए. ओके, मैंने अभी तक क्या सिखाया? मैंने सिखाया रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स क्या होता है. रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स में आपको याद रखना है पर्सनल, रियल, नॉमिनल. वो तो आपने पहले से किया. पर्सनल अकाउंट के मैंने 2 रूल्स सिखाए. एक होता है डेबिट द डेटर, एक होता है क्रेडिट द क्रेडिटर. डेटर मतलब जिससे पैसा आता है, क्रेडिटर मतलब जिसको पैसा देना है. डेटर से पैसा आएगा, क्रेडिटर को पैसा देना है. डेटर कब होगा? जब इनकम होगा, सेल होगा और परचेस हुआ, एक्सपेंस हुआ तो क्रेडिटर आएगा. डेटर बिकम्स गिवर, क्रेडिटर बिकम्स रिसीवर. इतना सिंपल रूल है. फिर रियल अकाउंट का रूल होगा डेबिट व्हाट कम्स इन, क्रेडिट व्हाट गोज आउट. फिर रूल होगा डेबिट ऑल एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस, क्रेडिट ऑल इनकम्स एंड गेन्स. एक याद रखना है, नॉमिनल अकाउंट जो होते हैं ना वो P&L में ट्रांसफर होते हैं और पर्सनल और रियल अकाउंट जो होते हैं वो कैरी होते हैं. ये तो हुआ ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच. दूसरा अप्रोच है बेटा गुप्ता जी मॉडर्न अप्रोच. मॉडर्न अप्रोच क्या बोलता है? 5 रूल्स है. पहला रूल है एक्सपेंस डेबिट बैलेंस, इनकम क्रेडिट बैलेंस, एसेट डेबिट बैलेंस, लायबिलिटी क्रेडिट बैलेंस. 4 हो गए. एंड कैपिटल, अभी ये कैपिटल क्रेडिट बैलेंस. तो कैपिटल शुरू होगा क्रेडिट से, खत्म होगा डेबिट से, खत्म होगा डेबिट से, शुरू होगा क्रेडिट से. सो कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग जो है ना वो क्रेडिट प्लस होगा एंड रिड्यूसिंग जो होता है वो डेबिट माइनस होगा. तो जब भी कैपिटल बढ़ेगा तो बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन से शुरुआत होगी. बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन से शुरुआत होगी. सो राइट डाउन कैपिटल अकाउंट. बेटा पानी दे दे यार. सो कैपिटल क्रेडिट प्लस. कितना चिल्लाने लगाते हो. Yes, beta. Prepaid and outstanding account are personal account and therefore they are not transferred. They are carried to balance sheet. बेटा अकाउंट ऐसा रखो ना, बेसिक एट फाउंडेशन लेवल इट मस्ट बी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. इंटर लेवल पे ना ऐसा ना अकाउंट्स ऐसे अच्छे से लगना चाहिए कि कुछ भी सिखाओ सर, आप जो बोलते हो ना 100% ध्यान में आता है. 100% इतना अकाउंट से लव कीजिए. यस यस बेटा नो ब्रेक. बेटा नो ब्रेक. ब्रेक विल बी एट 1:30. इतना भी बोरिंग लेक्चर नहीं है. व्हाई ब्रेक यार? वी हैव टू कवर इट इन 5 सेशंस. पार्टनरशिप in my regular lecture I take 15 sessions of partnership. ICAI allotted only 5 sessions. Yeah, you have to understand. No break. Yes. So buy balance brought down. So everyone, capital account, credit contributing, debit reducing. So capital reducing means debit, credit means contributing. So we have to understand buy balance brought down. Okay. by balance brought down, and to balance brought down if advance is taken. Remember, if advance is taken. Now, for example, if advance is taken, for example, yes, understand this concept. Here it is a firm. A, B, C is girl. Shendi lagate usko. Yes. So A, B, C are three partners. A, B, C. Now they have contributed. They have contributed 1 lakh each. They have contributed 1 lakh each. So all are creditors for firm. Creditors for firm. Creditors means credit balance. They are, so firm will pay them afterward. But suppose B withdraws 2 lakhs rupees due to some financial need. So B withdraws 2 lakhs rupees. So B is a debtor for firm. B is a debtor for firm. Remember. So B is a debtor. So whenever he is a debtor, if advance is taken by partner, then to balance brought down. Who is taking advance? Suppose advance is taken by B. So B has a debit balance and A and C has a credit balance. Understand, it is a creditor-debtor relationship. Creditor-debtor relationship. Yes. Thank you, beta. Yes. बेटा एट द टाइम ऑफ रिवीजन 3 का स्पीड होगा एट द टाइम ऑफ रिवीजन. जब फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग एनीथिंग एंड आई नीड योर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेवल, माई स्पीड विल बी वेरी लो. सो डोंट वरी. रिवीजन के टाइम पे 3+ स्पीड. और ऐसा एनर्जी का लेक्चर होना चाहिए. ऐसी एनर्जी होनी चाहिए ना कि सब बच्चे 2 घंटे कहां चले गए संकेत सर के साथ समझ में भी नहीं आना चाहिए. एंजॉय कीजिए सेशन को, रट्टा लगा देना है पूरा. Yes. Yes. So capital account by balance brought down and to balance brought down if loan is taken. Now you have to understand. I will give some time for thinking. Now tell me, interest on loan. Understand this concept carefully. Now I will be very slow because now I want to tell you all entries. Now, interest on loan. Now, interest on loan, loan is given by partner. Okay. And now this interest is my expenditure. This interest is my expenditure. So interest is my expenditure and we have to pay it to my partner. So tell me, here no receiver-giver relationship. Here debtor-creditor relationship. Here debtor-creditor relationship. So interest on loan to partner. Whether we have to pay him or we will, yes, think from the angle of firm. Don't think from the angle of partner. And give it in comment section whether partner is a creditor or partner is a debtor if interest on loan is given to partner. If loan interest, we have to give it to partner. Yes. Tell me fast. Loan is to the partner. बेटा ऐसी बंद करते हैं. Yes. Tell me fast whether he is a creditor or whether he is a debtor. Yes, beta. Interest on loan to partner. Think from the angle of partnership firm. Yes, very good. Very good, beta. No, 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 no. Aditya ji, you are wrong. So, Akanksha Panikar. Yes, beta. Akanksha ji, very good. So, Akanksha answered very fast. So, Akanksha ji के लिए clap होता है. So, Akanksha ji, yes, partner is a creditor and interest is expenditure. So, interest account debit to partner's capital. So, write down. First, write down capital pro forma. First, write down capital pro forma of half page. And after that, write down this first entry, interest on loan to partner. Everyone. Write down this entry, interest on loan to partner. Oh, many students answered debtor. How it is debtor, Ray? How it is debtor? He is our creditor. Na beta, think from the angle of partnership firm. If I am taking a loan, I am a firm. इफ मैं फर्म हूं, मैं लोन ले रहा हूं, मैंने पार्टनरशिप फर्म में लोन लिया, अरे 10 लाख का मैंने लोन लिया, तो एज अ फर्म मुझे इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, तो ही इज अवर क्रेडिटर, वी हैव टू पे इंटरेस्ट, ओके, सो वी हैव टू पे इंटरेस्ट, सो ही इज माय क्रेडिटर, क्रेडिटर मतलब लाइबिलिटी है रे, थिंक फ्रॉम द प्रॉपर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ना, क्रेडिटर डेटर कितना इजी है, क्या कर रहा है रे, हाउ इट इज डेटर, ओ समवन इज आंसरिंग रिसीवर, अरे हाउ इट इज रिसीवर, receiver and giver relationship afterwards. Here it is only debtor creditor relationship. Remember, it is only debtor creditor relationship. It's okay. Those students who answered wrong, it's okay. Rectify your answer in next question. So interest on loan. He is our creditor. So write down first pro forma, capital account. Done with the pro forma. And write down after half page this entry. Entry number 1, interest on loan to partner. अभी देखो कैसा घूमेगा, कौन से साइड पे जाएगा, कौन से साइड पे जाएगा, कैपिटल इज क्रेडिटेड, सो क्रेडिट साइड, सो क्रेडिट साइड यू विल राइट बाय इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन, ओके, वापस एक बार, बाय इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन ऑन क्रेडिट साइड, ओके, राइट डाउन नाउ, बाय इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन. So by interest on loan, yes, by interest on loan we have completed. So interest on loan over. Write down. Now second one, interest on loan completed. Cash, capital introduced. So case 1, capital introduced. Think from the angle of firm. Whether for firm he is a creditor or he is a debtor. Let's see who is answering very fast. Cash. Cash. Those who answered wrongly, beta, there is no receiver relationship. There is only debtor creditor relationship. No receiver giver relationship over here. Capital introduced. Fast. Yes, tell me in the comment section. Capital introduced. Capital is credited or debited. Capital is credited or debited. Yes, fast. Yes. Are loan taken by firm re. If capital, Himanshu Gupta, very fast this time. Firm's capital account, very good. Himanshu Gupta answered it very fast. So capital introduced. Capital introduced, cash account debit to capital account. And now this cash is credited by cash. You can visualize this by cash. And please watch this session once again for revision at 2 speed. Okay. Into 2. So creditor. Who answered very fast? Himanshu Gupta this time. Capital introduce, cash account debit to partner's capital. So by cash. Next one. If cash is withdrawn by partner, so cash is withdrawn by partner. Now he withdrew it. So whether he is a debtor or whether he is a creditor. Now this is very simple. I'm not going to ask this. So capital account debit to cash. So here capital is debited. So on debit side, you will write to cash oblique drawings. Okay. So we must understand whenever he withdrew some amount from the business, we must write drawings in that case. Okay. So it is drawings. So two drawings, or you may write to cash. Afterwards, you will write drawings to capital account. Otherwise, you can directly write capital to cash, but it's always better to open drawings account. So after that, because ultimately drawing is transferred to capital account. So you have two options. Yes, I will tell you entry. You have two options. Number one, capital account debit to cash. So number one, capital is because cash goes out from the business. Think from the firm's angle point. So cash goes out. And capital because now he is our debtor because he withdrew this amount. You can write receiver, but better way to write debtor. And now one option is that this is way number one. And what is way number two? Way number two, drawings account debit to cash. Drawings account debit to cash. And after that, you will transfer these drawings to capital account. So capital account debit to drawings. So ultimately drawing will get cancelled and remaining is capital to cash. But drawings account will help you out after year end. Suppose if I want to know what is the amount which is withdrawn by partner, so drawings account will help me to calculate total amount which is withdrawn. So normally way one is not followed, way two is followed to know amount which is withdrawn by the partner. Okay. So normally way number two is followed. I hope you enjoyed till now. Withdrawal. Withdrawal. Yes, many students are answering. So in case of withdrawal, he is a debtor. So reducing his capital. How to think it? Whether increasing or whether reducing. Whether increasing or whether reducing. When we withdraw the amount, his capital is going to reduce. Okay. Next one. Chalo. Next one. Who is answering fast? Next one. Profit or general reserve or loss transfer. I want to know profit transfer. Yes, you will tell me entry now. Profit transfer entry. So I want entry. Okay, so tell me what is the entry. Who is answering fast? Last time. Kaun tha? I forgot his name. Profit transfer. Yes, Sana, Yash, Shanaya, Priyanka, Nisarg. Very good. Ayushi, Anshu, Riddhi. Though you are giving wrong answer is okay, but at least participate in class. Okay. So every one of you, profit transferred or general reserve transferred. I don't want loss transferred. I want profit transferred. Who is answering fast? Oh. Yes, Akanksha. Once again, Akanksha is very intelligent. Huh? Very good, Akanksha. And after that, Nipun, Himanshu answered it correctly. Yes, your capital is going to increase. Profit will increase your capital. Now, profit has a credit balance. We are transferring it. We are transferring it means credit. We will give debit. Logic is very simple. Income has a credit balance. We want to transfer it. So, profit has a credit balance. So, that balance we are going to transfer. Think capital is increasing or decreasing. Profit will increase your capital. So, entry will be profit or general reserve account debit to partners capital. Okay, and now you can see your capital is credited. So third item in your capital, please write down this. So profit, third entry, profit transfer. Write down profit transferred. And case number two or general reserve, it is case number one, profit or general reserve. And second one, if loss is there, then to P&L account. Loss is there, your capital is going to reduce. So capital account debit to P&L account. So write down this. Yes, number three entry. Now beta, number three. Number one is interest on loan. Number two, cash and drawings, case one, case two. And number three, profit or loss transfer. Case one and case two. Yes. Drawings is a temporary. Write down fast. To got this logic, beta, capital is credited or debited, you have to understand in this way. If capital is increasing, you have to give credit. If capital is decreasing, you have to give debit. It's very simple. Yes. Next one. Next one is salary, commission, and remuneration. I want entry from your side. Salary, commission, and remuneration. Yes, tell me fast. Salary, commission, or remuneration. What is the entry? What is an entry? Fast. Salary, commission, and remuneration. Who answered very fast? This time Kanishka. Kanishka answered it very fast. बेटा यहाँ पे एक स्टूडेंट बैठे हैं. आई एम टेलिंग यू इज आंसरिंग. शी इज आंसरिंग. दो लोग एक्चुअली हियर. सो उसमें से एक लड़की है. सो शी इज टेलिंग की सैलरी इज अवर इनकम फॉर पार्टनरशिप फर्म. अरे कहां से आते हैं ऐसे लोग? ओके, सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट, commission expense. Expense, this is not a loss, this is expense. There is a difference between loss and expense. Expense means which is paid out of pocket. Okay, and loss is a bad debts. Bad debts is a loss. And remember, salary is expense. So there is a difference between expense and losses. So salary, commission, and remuneration account debit to partner's capital account. Remember, na, salary will increase his capital. It contributes to his capital. He will get that salary. He is our creditor. Understand debtor-creditor relationship. Think from the firm's point of view. She told me entry, partner's capital account debit to salary. Beta, ऐसा कलेजा फटता है रे. फटता है कलेजा. ऐसा क्या समझ में नहीं आता? कहां से आते हैं ऐसे लोग? सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट. एंट्री इज वेरी इजी. सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल. अरे कितने बेसिक्स वीक है आप लोगों के? कुछ लोगों के गिने चुने 10%. नाउ हु आंसर्ड दिस? अरे मंगीलाल कुर्मावत जी. हाउ इट इज कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू सैलरी? अरे थिंक फ्रॉम द एंगल ऑफ फर्म. For firm it is a creditor, but though you are giving wrong answer, yes, please participate. I want your 100% participation, though it might be because you are in the learning phase, but apply this mind. Salary account debit to partners capital account. Very good. Those who answered capital to salary, Azil. अरे क्या कर रहे हो बेटा? Miss Priyanka Gupta, what are you doing यार? Capital account, how it is debited. Please rectify your entries. Those who answered wrong, please rectify it and please send it once again. Write down this salary, commission, remuneration, and your capital account pro forma. Please get it updated by salary, commission, remuneration. Update your capital account pro forma. Salary, commission, remuneration. How Ruchi, please answer it carefully. Yes, many students are giving wrong answer. Okay, but think it properly. Whether it is your expense, apply your basic rules of accounts. Your basic rules of accounts are very important. I am telling to whole India, if your basics are weak, you are not going to get success in foundation. Please stick to your basics. Apply basic rules of accounts, apply modern approach or traditional approach, and every chapter At foundation level, it's very easy. They won't ask you any difficult questions. But if you stick to your basics, it will be easy journey up from CA foundation to CA final. And I'm telling you once again, at foundation level, ICAI will challenge only for your basics. And I'm not getting why students are not writing it properly or logically why they can't think it. Why? Now this salary, it is our expense. Rule debit all expense. And I'm telling you that capital is a creditor or debtor. In case of salary, we have to pay to our partner. So he is our creditor. And still you are answering, sir, capital account debit to salary. How is it possible here? How is it possible? It is not my duty to take your basics because we are in the second material now. We are not in first module. In first module, I will help you on your basics. But in second module, I can't help Ray. This is already covered in first module. Okay, no problem. Now everyone got this. Next one, interest on capital. Now please be careful. Interest on capital. Capital is introduced by any partner. Suppose, for example, I have given 10 lakhs rupees and Mr. Pushkaraj Bedekar, he is my partner, he has given 30 lakhs rupees. So he must get some interest. And that interest is paid by our business as per our agreement because he introduced more amount in business. So definitely he must get some interest. So think from partnership point of view. Yes, beta Palak ji, answer it. Who answered very fast this time? This time Nipun Gupta. हिमांशु गुप्ता. अरे गुप्ता गुप्ता लोगों ने क्या कम्युनिटी बना लिया क्या पूरा? ये सब आंसर्स करेक्ट ही दे रहे. आकांक्षा, दिस टाइम थर्ड वन बेटा आकांक्षा. निपुन गुप्ता वाज फर्स्ट. Okay, okay, okay. Vinayak Pawar, very good. Priyanka Gupta. Priyanka Gupta. Chalo, ठीक है. Many students answered it. Yes. I think from the firm's angle. Think from, not from partner angle. Partner are creditors. Firm, we are doing accounting in the books of firm. Priyanka Gupta ji, we are doing accounting. हम लोग accounts firm के angle से सोच रहे. Firm, partner के लिए वो income है. We are not thinking from partner's angle. Business entity concept. We are thinking from business, not from owner. Interest on capital account. So interest on capital account debit to partner's capital account. From business point of view, I have given over there expense also in bracket. I made a mistake. I have given there only expense account. So interest on capital account debit to partner's capital. Update your capital account by interest on capital. Write down by interest on capital. Yes, Priyanka Gupta ji. Now you got this. I can't answer each and individual question. Why? Because almost 250 students are there on ICAI platform. and 250, no, 1,000 students on ICAI platform and 250 on YouTube. So I can't answer each and every question. So sorry for that. Yes. And some students are doing it 10 times. They are doing copy paste. Please don't do these things. Please don't do. It's okay. I'm just checking who is first and second. I can't check all answers. Otherwise, my lecture will go beyond 10 p.m. Interest on capital. We are done with the interest on capital. So update your partner's capital account on credit side. Now interest on drawing. Interest on drawing means what? Now drawing means amount which is withdrawn by partner. Suppose he withdrew excess amount. So we have to, now firm will charge them interest. Firm will charge them. On capital, it is expense. And drawings, it is income. Okay. So on drawings, it is income. So interest on drawing. Who is answering fast? Interest on drawings. Who is answering fast? This time, who is a winner? This time, winner is Akanksha. Okay, Akanksha is very intelligent girl. Kanishka is the second one. And Muskan, new name. Muskan is winner for this time. So interest on drawings is a partner's capital account debit to interest on drawing. So interest on drawing, we will transfer it on the debit side of our capital account. So capital account debit to interest on drawing is a correct answer. So capital account debit to interest on drawing. Beta energy la tere mein, energy la thodi. So capital account debit to interest on drawings. Okay, not only drawings, it is interest on drawings. Drawings is a different and interest on drawing is different. So drawing is the amount which is withdrawn, and on that, if you are charging interest, it is interest on drawing. Yes. Now we will see. Yes, beta लिख के हो गया क्या? बेटा लिख के हो गया क्या? Interest on drawing is over. Now let's see. If asset is taken over. Yes, I want answer. If asset is taken over by partner. If asset is taken over by partner, if some asset is there in the business and it is taken over by partner. Yes, beta, what is the entry? Very good, Himanshu Gupta this time. Himanshu Gupta this time, very good. Asset is going out. Okay, so asset goes out. So here asset goes out means asset is credited and partner's capital. Now partner will pay us. So he is our debtor. Remember, you write over capital account a debtor creditor relationship. So here important point is partner is a debtor. He will pay us. Think from the angle of firm. So firm will take amount from partner. So partner is our debtor. So partner's capital account debit to asset account. So partner's capital account debit to asset account. This time winner is Himanshu Gupta. Yes. Over. Partner's capital account debit to asset. So on debit side, it is to asset. Hey, what happened? Okay. And next one is a liability taken over. So it is but obvious liability as a credit balance. So we'll give it debit because liability is taken over. Some amount is taken over by partner liability. Now partner will tell, I will pay it. So firm will now pay to partner. Suppose for example, if there is any bank loan and that bank loan has to be paid by firm. But now partner is taken over that liability. So bank OD is taken over by partner. So now partner is taking that liability. Therefore, firm will pay not that bank OD, but firm will pay to partner. So partner is our creditor. So partner is our creditor, and therefore liability account debit to partner's capital account. It's very simple. Liability account debit to partner's capital. Okay. So partner's capital account credited and liability is debited. So by liability over. And now last one, how this capital account will look like. By balance brought down to balance brought down. So this is your main capital account. Now this is your main capital account. By interest on loan to partner, by additional cash, to drawings, to cash, then profit transfer, then loss transfer, by general reserve, by salary commission remuneration, by interest on capital, to interest on drawing, and finally to asset and by liabilities, and then to balance carried down normally. So on the opposite side, closing balance is on the debit side, to balance carried down normally, and if advance is taken by partner, it will be by balance carried down. Please remember this pro forma. This pro forma is very, very important. Yes, take a screenshot of this. Yes, take a screenshot and write it properly. If something is missing, yes, please write down it properly. Tell me, is it difficult or is it easy? Yes, is it difficult or easy? It's very easy, sir. Vinayak Pawar is saying. And Nipun Gupta is saying, sir, your energy and interaction with us is making the lecture much more interesting. Thank you, beta. You are also interacting with me. That is also important, Nipun Gupta. Yes. I always love to take foundation sessions because basics are very important. And I love to take basics. Okay. So capital account, one more time, it's quick revision. That is 3 times. 3 ka speed hai abhi. Capital account, how to remember? Capital account is credit plus and debit minus. Credit plus is a capital contributing capital, and reducing capital is a capital reduced, so debited. So when it will start from by balance brought down and ends on to balance carried down, and to balance brought down if advance is taken by partner and by balance carried down, that is a, in that case he is a debtor. So remember creditor debtor relationship. So creditor is a creditors and debtor debit may. So creditor will be on the credit side, debtor on the debit side when he is a creditor. In case of interest on loan, in case of cash which is in additional cash is introduced, in case of salary remuneration commission, in case of profit or general reserve transfer, and after that remember interest on capital, in that cases, or liability is taken by partner, in that cases already he is our creditor. And when he is our debtor, when he is our debtor, to cash, when he is a drawings, to interest on drawing, to P&L, to asset, to balance carried down, in that case he is our debtor. Okay, so additional drawings, interest on drawings, then P&L, loss transfer, and in case of asset is taken over by the partner. Yes. So very, very important. ठीक है, एक 5 मिनट का ब्रेक देता हूं, थोड़ा हजम नहीं हो रहा है कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को. सो लेट्स गिव अ ब्रेक ऑफ ओनली 3 मिनट्स, 3 to 5 मिनट्स. ओके, सो 5 मिनट्स का ब्रेक. 12:27 आई विल टेक सेशन अप टू 1:15 ना. सो 1:15 तक सेशन. 12:37 को हम लोग 37 बोलो, 12:27 हुआ है. सो विल कम बैक एट 12:33. ओके, सो ब्रेक ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर ब्रेक. डोंट ड्रिंक एनी अदर थिंग्स, only water break for 5 minutes. Yes, water break for 5 minutes. Yes, only 5 minutes break. Welcome back once again. So I hope you are clear with now capital account and current account pro forma. It's very easy. So capital account and current account pro forma. Now next one, what we are going to see, what is P&L account and what is P&L appropriation account. P&L account and P&L appropriation account. So write down concept of P&L account and P&L appropriation. Very, very important concept. P&L and P&L appropriation. Sahil ji, don't disrespect your faculties. ठीक है, you can like my style of teaching, but you can't tell anything to other faculties because it is not showing any respect. It's okay that you like my lecture, but it doesn't mean that you should disobey any other faculty. Remember, this language is very, very deep. I really don't like, you like my style of teaching, it's okay. But आपने दूसरे faculty को जो बोला है, it is not correct or it is not at all expected. गालियां देना एक सीए को शोभा नहीं देता है, ये मैं आपको बोल रहा हूं. एंड रिमेंबर, देयर आर n number of faculties in India, but at ICAI platform these faculties are selected by board of studies, so we have to give some respect to those faculty, and these are all over India level faculties. This is not your only coaching faculty. So ये बहुत गलत चीज की है साहिल जी. आपने मुझे अच्छा बोला है, बट इट डजंट मीन आपने दूसरे किसी को नाम रखना चाहिए. तो मैं ये सिर्फ आपको बता रहा हूं, एक अच्छा इंसान तभी बनता है जब उसकी लैंग्वेज अच्छी रहती है, ये याद रखना. एट दिस प्लेटफॉर्म आप दोस्तों के साथ जो बात कर रहे हो वो बात इधर मत कीजिए, इतना ही मैं बोलता हूं. ठीक है, चलो. यस, इट इज लाइक यूर 12th स्टैंडर्ड, बट रिमेंबर आकांक्षा, 12th standard thinking and CA standard, CA foundation level thinking, we have to make some changes in that. Think from proper point of view. What is the difference? Now you understood. The sir told us what is capital account. In 12th standard, we just write it in the answer part. But now you can think it. So capital account, when it is getting credited and when it is getting debited, yes, you have to understand that in case of capital is credited, when it is contributing, then it is credited, and when it is reducing, it is debited. Please do revision. Please solve other illustrations of our ICAI. Whenever I'm taking theory sessions, remember my theory is important, means it will help you only if you can solve best illustrations which are based on this theory. Okay, so this is now last part of our first chapter. What is the difference between P&L and P&L appropriation? So who will tell me the answer? What is P&L and P&L appropriation? So what is the difference between these two? What is the difference between P&L and P&L appropriation? Yes, what is the difference? P&L versus P&L appropriation. Write down it, P&L and P&L appropriation. So P&L appropriation is only if there is a profit. Remember, in company final accounts, this P&L appropriation has some different meaning. And in case of partnership, it has a different meaning. So just I want to check your 12th standard knowledge. What is the difference between P&L appropriation and P&L account? Yes, anyone who is answering very fast. Thank you, Raj Gupta ji. Okay. Akash ji, yes. P&L appropriation and P&L account. What is the difference? Mitra, Miss Mitra, how capital account is credited when capital is introduced? Better think from the angle of partnership firm. When you introduce some cash in our business, so you are owner of that business. So think from the angle of business, cash comes in. So cash account debit and capital, I have to give it this capital back in case of dissolution. So entry will be capital is my creditor in that case. So cash account debit to capital is okay. If you are asking me any logic, it's okay. I will explain your all logical points. Okay. Result date, I am not aware, beta. P&L accounts, those which are charged against profit. Okay. Extension of P&L account. Okay. Okay. No problem. So P&L appropriation. So P&L appropriation, it is related to partner related expense or income. If it is related to partner, it is related to expenses or income which are related to partner. It is always recorded in P&L appropriation. And P&L account means when it is normally other than partnership, if it is any other expenses or income, it is recorded in P&L account. So P&L account, if partner related expense income will be recorded in P&L appropriation. Remember, P&L appropriation in case of company final account, it is different. Okay, so any amount, expenditure or income which is related to partner, it is recorded in P&L appropriation. But suppose if expenses, if salary paid to employee, it is transferred to P&L account. But salary paid to partner, that salary account, we will record it in P&L appropriation. So basic difference between P&L appropriation and P&L. So P&L appropriation, it is related to partner, and if other than partner, it is in P&L account. One more difference is there. It is open only if there is credit balance. So compulsory, if there is a profit, then P&L appropriation account is open. So profit has a credit balance and it is credited by balance brought down. You will write it in P&L appropriation. So it has a credit balance. But remember, this P&L account is mandatory. It may have debit balance or credit balance. So example, interest on capital, interest on drawing, we will record here. And here we are going to record interest on salary to employee, depreciation, rent, printing, that we are going to write it in P&L account. So what is P&L appropriation? It is when it is transferred to related expenses or income which are related to partner. Okay. So this is the basic difference. Miss Varshita. Varshita is saying, sir, I am from science background. So little bit worried about this course. But I am telling you, though you are from science background, but if you understand basic rules, because many science background students, I know many science background students, now they are chartered accountant and they are my students. Remember, and if your basics are clear, it is not at all difficult. So don't worry if you are from science background, it's okay. Yes. Vinayak Pawar. Beta, many students are answering, so it's difficult to see each and every student's comment. Those comments which I can read it properly, I will tell it. No, don't worry. I can't take all queries of each and every student because we are allotted with only 5 days for partnership. Okay. So P&L and P&L appropriation, I hope you got it. P&L and P&L appropriation. I will write P&L appropriation pro forma for you. So P&L appropriation. Remember how entries are passed through P&L appropriation. First, anything we have to understand from journal entry. So P&L appropriation. Write down. Now we will open this account, P&L appropriation. Remember, it is transfer entries account. It is transfer entries account. So here we transfer entries, transfer word is used for expenses and income. Transfer word. Remember, accounting words are very important. And real account and personal account are carried to balance sheet. So expenses are debited in this account and income are transferred, means incomes are credited to this account. So understand this pro forma. First, any pro forma, you have to understand debit plus credit minus, but this is not debit plus credit plus minus pro forma. Here, it is P&L appropriation. It is for transferring your expenses and income related to partners. Related to partners. Yes. So, we start with net profit. We start with net profit. What is net profit? That is from profit and loss account. From where you will get this? From profit and loss account. I hope you are completed with sole proprietor final account. So you are aware about P&L account. That net profit, we consider it in P&L appropriation. Sole proprietor will never open P&L appropriation. Either company or partnership firm, they open P&L appropriation. So basic difference between these two, sole proprietor does not have this account, P&L appropriation. But partnership firm has this account. Okay. So now, first I will write expenses. Yes, we will open list of expenses related to partner and income after 8 lines. Expense and income. So now you give me list of expense and income. I'm waiting for your reply. Expense and income which are related to partner. Huh? I don't want any other expenses and income. Expenses and income related to partner. So what are entries? First thing. Yes, P&L is appropriation, is not charge against profit. It is appropriation of profit. It is not against profit. Your word is not correct. In company final account, I am going to explain this, Piyush Sharma. Don't worry. So related to partner, expense and income. Tell me list of expense and income. Yes, first word. Interest on loan. Loan by partner. Expense. Interest on capital. Salary. Commission. Remuneration. Yes, beta. Trading account is also for nominal accounts. Yes. So expenses. And interest on drawing is income for partnership firm. So remember, now you are transferring, you are making these balances zero. These balances become zero after transfer. So what is the entry for interest on loan? Entry for interest on loan is interest on loan account debit to partner's capital. Example, I am giving you entry, interest on loan account debit to partner's capital. Sir, you taught this entry. Now this interest on loan is transferred to P&L appropriation. So P&L appropriation account debit to interest on loan. And now balance in interest on loan, if you open this account, it is zero. You got this concept now? So interest on loan will get cancelled. Will get cancelled means it balance becomes zero. So if you open interest on loan account, This is your expenditure. On debit side, you will write to capital, and on credit side, you will write by P&L appropriation. So those are from science background. Please understand this concept. First, we will pass journal entry, and this is transfer entry. This is transfer entry. And this is initial entry. Initial entry is interest on loan to partners capital. So you taught this entry already. And now you are going to transfer it to P&L appropriation. And after that, your balance becomes zero in this account. So interest on capital, I hope now you got this concept. Same logic for interest on capital and same logic for salary, commission, remuneration, and interest on drawing, reverse logic, capital to interest on drawing and interest on drawing to P&L appropriation. So your account will look like to interest on capital. This is the transfer entry. To salary, remuneration, commission, to interest on loan. Now it depends. Interest on loan to partner. Sorry, loan given by partner. Now it might be you considered in P&L account. And suppose, if you ask me, it is mandatory in P&L. According to me, it's in P&L, but if suppose if it is related to partner, normally we consider it in P&L appropriation. So some students are asking me, sir, interest on loan to partner is a mandatory. If it is mandatory, you will write it in P&L account. Where to transfer it? In P&L account. And here you are going to write by interest on drawings. And then balancing figure to net profit. Transferred to partners capital account. To partners capital account. To net profit transferred to partners capital account. P&L appropriation and P&L transfer entries, income and expenditure. Yes, write down this appropriation account. So in summary, मैं एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूं बहुत सिंपली. देखो बेटा, P&L अकाउंट जो होता है ना, P&L अकाउंट ये कैसा होता है? ये ट्रांसफर करने का बैलेंस होता है. ट्रांसफर करना मतलब क्या? उसका बैलेंस जीरो करना. उसका बैलेंस जीरो करना, इसको अब लोग बोलते हैं ट्रांसफर करना. कभी भी याद रखो, एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज ये कैरी होते हैं, एक्सपेंडिचर और इनकम ये ट्रांसफर होते हैं. मॉडर्न अप्रोच से, ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच से नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स ये ट्रांसफर होते हैं एंड रियल एंड पर्सनल अकाउंट ये कैरी होते हैं. अभी आपको ये समझ के लेना है कि P&L और P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस है. तो P&L ये जो होता है ये नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स का होता है और सभी नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स को हम लोग रिकॉर्ड करते हैं यहां पे. यस, हमेशा याद रखो, P&L में हम लोग जो लिखते हैं ये ट्रांसफर एंट्रीज लिखते हैं और ये ट्रांसफर एंट्रीज लिखने का रीजन एक ही होता है कि पार्टनर रिलेटेड यदि होगा तो हम लोग उसको ट्रांसफर करते हैं P&L अकाउंट में, सॉरी P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन में, और यदि ये नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स पार्टनर रिलेटेड नहीं होगा तो वो P&L में. कोई भी एंट्री पहले एक्सपेंडिचर की एंट्री आपने पास की, क्या एंट्री पास की? तो इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन होगा या सैलरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल, और उसके बाद वो सैलरी, ये पार्टनर कैपिटल तो बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा, ये किधर जाएगा? ये तो बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा, पर इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन जो डेबिट है उसको किधर लेके जाएंगे? फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में. आपने तो सोल प्रोप्राइटर सीख लिया है, तो ये किधर जाएगा? ये जाएगा P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट में, और उसके बाद उसका बैलेंस जीरो हो जाएगा. देखो, कैपिटल का बैलेंस जीरो नहीं होगा, वो तो बैलेंस शीट में जाएगा. जिसका बैलेंस आगे जाता है वो तो बैलेंस शीट में जाता है, जिसको कैरिड डाउन बोलते हैं, पर जिसका बैलेंस जीरो हो जाता है उसको नॉमिनल अकाउंट बुलाते हैं. और यहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन अकाउंट, सैलरी अकाउंट, रेम्यूनरेशन अकाउंट, कमीशन अकाउंट, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्रॉइंग, ये सभी अकाउंट जो होते हैं ना, उसका बैलेंस कभी भी जीरो हो जाता है जब वो P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन में जाते हैं. Can you show interest on loan ledger once again? Okay, I will show. Why should we make balance zero? अरे बेटा, logic is very simple. You have to prepare financial statements. फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट मतलब क्या, पी एंड एल एंड बैलेंस शीट. इफ यू डोंट ओपन दैट पी एंड एल अकाउंट, ये क्या वाहियात क्वेश्चन था. ये पी एंड एल अकाउंट और बैलेंस शीट हमें ओपन करना रहता है. कोई भी जर्नल अकाउंट ओपन रहता है क्या? जर्नल से जाता है लेजर में, लेजर से जाता है ट्रायल बैलेंस में, ट्रायल बैलेंस से जाता है आइदर पी एंड एल में और बैलेंस शीट में, आइदर पी एंड एल, नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स और बैलेंस शीट. तो मेन एम क्या है हमारा? मेन एम है फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स बनाना. तो ये क्या बेहुदा क्वेश्चन हुआ कि सर उसका बैलेंस जीरो क्यों करना है? अरे बैलेंस जीरो नहीं करना है, वो ट्रांसफर करना है. ट्रांसफर जब होता है तो उसका बैलेंस जीरो हो जाता है, और जो कैरिड डाउन होते हैं एसेट और लाइबिलिटीज, उनका बैलेंस कभी जीरो नहीं होता है. ओके. ऋषु चौहान क्या बोल रहे हैं? सर आई डोंट बिलीव कि आईसीआई टीचर्स आप जैसे भी होते हैं. सीरियसली सर, आज की क्लास जबरदस्त है, फैंटास्टिक एंड सुपर. थैंक यू बेटा ऋषु. ओके. इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन, two partners capital and by P&L appropriation. I hope you got this concept. Are you have to understand why we are doing accounting. Our main aim is to prepare financial statement, balance sheet and profit and loss account. If you don't pass this journal entry, you have to focus when your accounting will get improved. I am telling you, when you can visualize journal to balance sheet view, then you can understand it logically. हमारे यहाँ के बच्चे वो तो कभी समझते ही नहीं है बैलेंस शीट क्या है, पी एंड एल क्या है. वो पलक बैठे उधर, नहीं समझ में आता उसको. क्या नहीं समझ में आता? शी नेवर अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज पी एंड एल, बैलेंस शीट. अरे यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई जर्नल एंट्री, देन व्हाट इज लेजर. यू मस्ट विजुअलाइज. आपके ड्रीम्स में आना चाहिए ये लेजर अकाउंट. ये यहां से गया लेजर में, लेजर से गया ट्रायल बैलेंस में, ट्रायल बैलेंस से गया पी एंड एल में, पी एंड एल से बैलेंस शीट, और टैली हो गया सर, टैलीड. तो ये होती है बैलेंस शीट. ऐसा फ्लो होना चाहिए ना. अकाउंट को लव कीजिए रे. यस, अंडरस्टूड. ये तो जर्नल एंट्री यू गॉट इट. पी एंड एल एप्रोप्रिएशन. सो नाउ एवरीवन गॉट व्हाट इज पी एंड एल एप्रोप्रिएशन. yes. So P and L appropriation we have completed, and now last part. Next one, last part of today's session. What is interest on loan? What are my expectations? Now my expectations are very easy. आप लोगों को at the end ये पूरे illustrations you have to solve it by your own. So in next session I am going to take illustrations which are depending on partnership. Interest on drawing is the last part. So today little I will leave you at 1:15 after taking full revision. 1:10. So maximum timing. Some students are asking me, sir, 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. अरे wait ना बेटा, इधर एग्जाम मुंह पे आ गई है, दिसंबर एग्जाम है, and still you want break and 1 o'clock. मैं तो बोलूंगा 12-12 घंटे पढ़ाओ सर, तो भी मैं नहीं रुकूंगा ऐसा ये करके. क्या ये? Yes. चलो, now interest on drawing. 2 घंटे से मैं चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहा हूं, तुम्हें तो सुनना है रे सिर्फ. If partner withdraws any amount every month, same amount. For example, so here are some shortcuts. That shortcut you have to write. So just understand this concept. If he is at the beginning withdraws any amount, at the middle and at the end. So answer is very easy. At the middle का यही निकाल दिया है इधर से. अरे थैंक यू आ गया ये तो. ओके वेट वेट वेट. Wait. Okay. So suppose a partner is withdrawing every month, same amount every month, at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. So I'm going to give you one shortcut for that. You don't have to calculate. You don't have to calculate it. Remember, by using any another technique. For example, suppose if I'm withdrawing 1,000 rupees per month. From 1st March, for example, our year begins at 1st April to 31st March. So every month we are means our partner, he withdrew 1,000 rupees. 1st April, 1st May, 1st June, 1st July, 1st August, every month up to 31st March. Up to 31st March, he withdrew every month 1,000 rupees. Now, how to charge interest? How to charge interest? So here, for interest is chargeable for 12 months. Correct hai beta? He is chargeable for 12 months if he withdrew on 1st April. If he withdrew on 1st May, then number of months, 11 months. Then 1st June, 10 months. 1st July, 9 months, and so on. And last, he withdraws on 1st of March. 12 bar, 1 month. Okay, so suppose interest rate is 6%. So 1,000 into 6% into 12 by 12. 12 by 12. 12 months interest, na beta? 6% for full year. So it is 11 by 12. And this is basic mathematics. ऐसे क्या सोचते बेटा है? 1,000 into 6% into 10 by 12. Now what is common in this? 1,000, 6% divided by 12. What is not common? So do one thing. 1,000 into 6% divided by 12 is a common. And we can, now this is something which is mathematics, right? It's pure mathematics. And multiplied by, which is not common, that I will write it in the bracket. 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. And you know there is a shortcut for this. In depletion method, depreciation. What is the shortcut? 12 into 13 divided by 2. So this is 78. 13 6 नहीं आएगा, so it's better I will do it. 13 6 इसके लिए tables याद करने पड़ते. 13 6 is 78. Okay, so 78 divided by 12, which is not which is a common one. So it is 6.5. So amount withdrew every month multiplied by rate of interest multiplied by 6.5. So this is a shortcut you can use. So if you withdraw amount every time, so you don't have to calculate in the same way. 12, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You don't have to calculate. You will use one shortcut. And what is a shortcut? Shortcut is very simple. Shortcut is that interest on drawings, amount withdrawn every month, that is 1,000 into rate of interest into 6.5. If it is a middle, then into 6. And it is at the end, it is 5.5. So you can use this shortcut. But when to use this shortcut? When every time at the same time. बेटा इसमें सिर्फ एक ही रहेगा या मेरा at the middle of the month you have to multiply by 6 months. So उतना update कर दो into 6 months. So you can use this shortcut. Okay. So this is very logical. I don't want to tell you any illogical thing. So for 6.5 also I told you the logic. What is the logic? That 10 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9. Instead of that, you will multiply directly by 6.5. Akshay is saying, sir, we are ready for more time. Very good, beta. But some students, they are very hungry at 1 p.m. And therefore, I have to leave you because you have next session also. But whenever I think I need some extension, next session, I will take it up to 1:30. I will request you all to sit up to 1:30. But today I will leave you at 1 o'clock. Don't worry. After revision, 1:50, after revision. Revisions are very, very important. What you learn in these 2 hours, I will take it, summarize it within 15 minutes. I hope you are enjoying. If you are getting my session properly, please give a proper feedback. Your feedbacks are very, very important for ICAI. Any faculty feedback, because next time they can think on it for any faculty. So please, your feedbacks are very, very important. Whenever you think my speed is fast, it might be my speed is fast only because I have to cover this in 5 sessions. So I can't take it very slowly. So understand my pressure also. And yes, if you like my session, please press that like button. Only advertisement. Okay, I'm not saying anything. That like button, but you like it, so press it. Advertisement 2 minutes का. Okay. YouTube पे जाके करो. YouTube पे जाके प्रेस. मुझे भी समझ में आने दो ना कितने बच्चे देखते हैं, क्या क्या करते हैं. Yes. Please repeat it. Okay. Please repeat it. Okay. बेटा मैं हिंदी में एक बार बता देता हूं, so you'll understand it. Suppose मैं हर महीने एक ही अमाउंट विड्रॉ करता हूं, सेम अमाउंट में हर महीने विड्रॉ करता हूं, 1000, तो मुझे कैलकुलेशंस कैसे करने पड़ेंगे बेटा? अंडरस्टैंड, मुझे कैलकुलेशंस कैसे करने पड़ेंगे? मुझे हर बार पे ऐसा लेना पड़ेगा 1000 रुपया, हर महीने सेम अमाउंट है रे, इंटू 6%, इंटू अभी पहले महीने में कितना? पहले महीने के फर्स्ट डे पे हमने पैसा निकाला, तो 12 महीने का इंटरेस्ट लगेगा. 12 महीना डिवाइड बाय 12, तो मुझे पूरे साल का इंटरेस्ट लगेगा. सपोज मैं 1 अप्रैल को किया, 1 मई को किया, मैंने पैसा विड्रॉ किया 1000 इंटू 6% इंटू 11/12. अभी मैंने 1 जून को विड्रॉ किया, तो मुझे कितने महीने का इंटरेस्ट लगेगा? 10 महीने का. तो ऐसा क्या होगा? ऐसा मुझे हर बार करता बैठना पड़ेगा. कितना बड़ा? 12 कैलकुलेशंस करेंगे. अभी ये 12 कैलकुलेशंस करने से अच्छा मैं शॉर्टकट यूज करूंगा. क्या शॉर्टकट यूज करूंगा? 1000 इंटू 6% इंटू 6.5. एक काम करना, आज ये सबका कैलकुलेशन करना और सिर्फ इतना कैलकुलेशन करना, तो यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. यदि आप बिगिनिंग में अमाउंट विड्रॉ करते हो, तो अभी मैं 15 अप्रैल 15 मई ऐसा विड्रॉ करता रहूंगा, तो इंटू 6 करना है. और मैं हर महीने के एंड पे विड्रॉ करता हूं, 30 अप्रैल 31 मई 30 जून, तो मुझे क्या करना है? यहां पे मुझे 1000 इंटू 6% इंटू 5.5 करना है. क्यों 5.5 करना है? चलो इसका भी लॉजिक तेरे लिए बता देता हूं. अभी देखो 30 अप्रैल मतलब 11 महीना, 11 महीने का इंटरेस्ट लगेगा, लास्ट डे पे है, तो 11 प्लस 10 प्लस 9 प्लस 8 प्लस 7 प्लस 6 प्लस 5 प्लस 4 प्लस 3 प्लस 2 प्लस 1, ये कैलकुलेशन होगा. अभी इसका एक शॉर्टकट भी होता है. क्या शॉर्टकट है? 11 इंटू 12 डिवाइड बाई 2. सो 11 इंटू 12 डिवाइड बाई 2 मतलब 66 आया. ये 11 12 डिवाइड बाई 2 6, 11 6 66. अब ये 66 को जो कॉमन 12 निकाला था उससे डिवाइड करो, 66 डिवाइड बाई 12 कीजिए, यू विल गेट 5.5. सो दिस इज अ शॉर्टकट. यस कशिश जी सेइंग कि सर आई वांट टू सीट अप टू 130. इट्स ओके बेटा, बहुत सारे बच्चों का फर्स्ट डे है. टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी वी कांट यूज दिस. रिशु इतना ज्यादा डिटेल में मत जाओ. टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी वगैरह वगैरह. ओके यस. Yes, so this is the last part of this interest on drawing. So let's have revision now. So revision. Illustration 1 we have completed. Today's homework 1, 2, 3, 4. Fixed capital and fluctuating capital I will tell you in the next session. So please read this theory carefully. Fixed and fluctuating. Interest on drawing we have completed. So this interest on drawing, we are going to solve some problems. In next session we are going to solve problems, but before my solving, at least you go through these illustrations. I'm not saying this is your homework, but what is required? Now you understood concepts. Now in next session, you solve these questions properly, and I will solve all your queries in next session. Okay. So this next session is important. Only fixed capital and fluctuating capital, I'm going to explain it in the next session. Otherwise, please go through all these problems, illustration 1, 2, and I'm telling you this partnership is for 16 marks. If you skip this partnership in option also, it is not a problem. But remember, it will create a problem in intermediate level and in your practice. Because many partnership firms, we have to do accounting for partnership firms. And at that time, you won't understand how to pass journal entries for capital introduction and these things. So it will be difficult in your real life. So don't skip this in option. Okay. It is not your mathematics subject. So some topics are in option. Don't skip a single chapter in option. For this, partnership is very important in your life. And in CA Inter also, you have advanced accounts, you have partnership dissolution and other chapter, amalgamation or conversion. So it's better to study at foundation level only. Okay. And if you think any difficulties, while solving illustration, and let it be, it will take 10 to 15 hours to complete these illustrations, but this time is your investment, not wasting of your time. I always tell my students, this is your investment. If you give 10 hours also for this partnership, now my lecture is on Wednesday, so you have 2 days. So you can give 4 hours also, 3 hours also. Other subjects are also important, but I'm saying only for partnership and company account, because these 2 chapters are really very, I will say it's not difficult, but lengthy chapters. Okay. And it will need your attention also. So don't skip a single line, and it is very logical. First thing. So not a single problem, you have to keep it in option, and I am always there to help you out. Suppose some illustrations, if I left it out, so I will take extra session, I will demand one extra session, and I will take it in that session. So don't worry, but you have to solve each and every illustration. Don't worry if you're getting 30% answer correct also, it's okay. Take a reference of answer, find out, and then in next session I will give you shortcuts. Okay. Yes. Notes, I'm going to upload it. Don't worry. If you have any question, otherwise I will take a quick revision. Chalo. So partnership. Partnership and sole proprietor. What is the basic difference? In sole proprietor case, there is no interest on capital. There is no interest on loan, because you can't give loan to yourself. Okay. So there is no loan which is given by own proprietor to business. Sole proprietor case. But in partnership, we have to be understand concept of capital, interest on capital, interest on drawing, because different partners are there. So these adjustments are very important. So in partnership, what is important? That first thing, capital account. So capital account is always, sir taught us basic rules of account, and we have to stick to our basics. So capital account has a credit balance. So credit balance, capital account, and we start with contributing capital on credit side, and whenever it is a reduction, it is on debit side. Why your capital is increasing? Because buy balance brought down last year opening balance, closing balance, now this year opening balance, that is a capital. Second one, you have given some loan to your firm, and firm will pay you some interest, so buy interest on loan. Second one, if any profit which is earned by the partnership firm, that profit will increase your capital. So by profit or by any resource that you kept aside, that resource is also ultimately for partner only. So that by resource. After that, you have by interest on capital. And after that, any liability which is taken over by partner, now you have to pay. Partnership firm will pay to partner. So by liability account. And remember, now suppose if any drawings is there, you will write it on the debit side, 2 drawings, and similarly to interest on drawing. And after that, 2 asset which is taken over by partner, and remaining is a balance carried down. And if there is a debit balance, you will write it on the 2 balance brought down, and on the last line it is by balance carried down. It's very simple, beta. It's only creditor-debtor relationship. After that, okay. After that, I told you P&L appropriation account. So P&L appropriation is a transfer entry. Only transfer. Instead of transferring in P&L account, instead of that, we transfer it in P&L appropriation. So which accounts normally we transfer it in P&L appropriation, which are related to partner expenses, related to income of partners. So what are expenses of the partner? बेटा 5 मिनट तो बैठना एक जगह पे, इतना क्या कर रहा है? एक ध्यान दे 2 मिनट के लिए. So expenses which are related to partner, that we are going to write it on the debit side, and income with that we are going to write it on the credit side. So expenses, now what is the entry? First thing, what is the entry? Journal entry is important, and then transfer entry. So interest on loan account debit to partners capital is an entry. So interest on loan account debit to partners capital, and then partners capital, interest on loan, you will transfer it to P&L appropriation. So P&L appropriation account debit to interest on loan, and that balance becomes zero. Becomes zero means it is a ledger account which is getting tallied. Okay, transferring, not tallied, we are transferring. And real personal account are there, we carry it to balance sheet. So P&L appropriation, ultimately balance is transferring to partners capital account. So first, that expenses which are related to partner, we will shift it to, we will transfer it to P&L appropriation, and then whatever balance is remaining in the P&L appropriation, that we are going to transfer it to capital account. So your P&L appropriation will look like by net profit, by interest on drawing, to interest on loan on the debit side. Then you can visualize to salary, commission, remuneration. Then you can visualize to interest on capital, and balancing figure is you are transferring it to partner's capital account. It is very simple. And suppose if drawings are ultimately, suppose every month if you withdraw same amount, then you can use shortcut. Otherwise there is no shortcut. So some students are asking me, sir, if it is not in the continuous mode, then you can't use shortcut. No, then there is no shortcut. So first thing, yes. So first thing, whenever there is an interest, interest on drawing, you have to calculate. And if you withdraw same amount at the beginning, so formula will be capital account multiplied by interest rate multiplied by number of months which are, into 6.5 if it is at the beginning. If it is at the middle, you will multiply by 6. And if it is at the end, then you will multiply it by 5.5. So this is a shortcut for interest on drawings. And this is all for today's session. तो बेटा हिंदी में एक बार क्विक रिवीजन करवा के देता हूं. सो सम स्टूडेंट्स आर टेलिंग मी, सर हिंदी में एक बार क्विक रिवीजन करवा दीजिए. सो फास्ट सिर्फ आपके लिए हिंदी में एक रिवीजन. सो यहाँ पे कैपिटल अकाउंट के बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे थे. यहाँ पे आपको सिर्फ फोकस करना है कैपिटल अकाउंट. कैपिटल अकाउंट में पैसा देना है या लेना है इतना सोचना है. देना मतलब लाइबिलिटी, लेना मतलब एसेट होता है. देना मतलब क्रेडिटर और लेना मतलब डेटर, इतना याद रखो. तो देना मतलब कब होगा, जब फर्म के एंगल से सोचो. फर्म को क्या क्या देना पड़ेगा, इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन देना पड़ेगा, इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल देना पड़ेगा, सैलरी देना पड़ेगा, रेम्यूनरेशन देना पड़ेगा, प्रॉफिट देना पड़ेगा. तो ये सभी क्रेडिट में आएंगे. और डेबिट में, और लाइबिलिटी सपोज पार्टनर ने लिया होगा तो वो भी आएगा. और यदि एसेट टेकन ओवर किया होगा या लॉस ट्रांसफर करना है या इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग होगा या ड्राइंग्स होगा तो ये सभी डेबिट में आएगा. इतना याद रखो. बस कैपिटल अकाउंट को फोकस करना क्रेडिटर और डेटर रिलेशनशिप से. और उसके बाद मैंने आपको बताया पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन और पी&एल के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या होता है. पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन में हम लोग अमाउंट ट्रांसफर करते हैं नॉमिनल अकाउंट के. तो नॉमिनल अकाउंट बनता है इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन अकाउंट डेबिट टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट. और उसके बाद पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन. तो इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन अकाउंट यदि आपने ओपन किया तो वो ट्रांसफर हो जाता है. और यदि याद रखना कि कैपिटल अकाउंट जो होता है ना वो बैलेंस शीट में जाता है तो वो कैरी होता है. तो पर्सनल और रियल अकाउंट ये कैरी होते हैं, एसेट लाइबिलिटी कैरी होते हैं. और नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स या आपके एक्सपेंडिचर इनकम ये कैरी नहीं होते, वो ट्रांसफर होते हैं. सो पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन एक ट्रांसफर करने का एक जरिया है जिसके थ्रू हम लोग एक्सपेंसेस और इनकम को ट्रांसफर करते हैं. पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन के डेबिट में हम लोग क्या क्या लिखते हैं, तो एक्सपेंसेस सभी लिख देंगे क्योंकि उसका बैलेंस हमें जीरो करना है रे. तो टू इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन लिखेंगे, टू इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल लिखेंगे, टू सैलरी लिखेंगे, रेम्यूनरेशन लिखेंगे, कमीशन लिखेंगे. ये सब डेबिट में आएगा. और क्रेडिट में आएगा तो आपका बाय इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग्स ये जो होता है वो डेबिट क्रेडिट साइड पे आएगा. और बाय नेट प्रॉफिट आएगा. जो भी बैलेंसिंग फिगर मिलेगा वो पार्टनर को आपको ट्रांसफर करना है. ये था हमारा पी&एल एप्रोप्रिएशन. और उसके बाद मैंने आपको सिखाया था ड्राइंग्स के लिए शॉर्टकट यूज करना है. यदि कंटिन्यूअस ड्राइंग नहीं है, हर महीने अलग अलग ड्राइंग है, तो शॉर्टकट यूज नहीं कर सकते. फिर क्या करना है वो आप एक बार मॉड्यूल का एक सम है तो उसमें आपको समझ में आएगा. पर यदि हर महीने सेम अमाउंट होगी, अभी ये चेक करना है ये पहले दिन पे है, मिडल में है या एंड पे विड्रॉ किया है. यदि बिगिनिंग में विड्रॉ किया होगा तो 6.5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना, मिडल में विड्रॉ किया होगा तो 6 से मल्टीप्लाई करना, एंड एंड में विड्रॉ किया होगा तो 5.5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना. और ये था पूरा का पूरा रिवीजन हिंदी में. आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस सेशन. आपके कुछ भी कमेंट्स होंगे तो आप मुझे दे सकते हो. और यदि मैं क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स नेक्स्ट सेशन में दे सकता हूँ आपके कमेंट्स पढ़ के, क्योंकि अभी सभी कमेंट्स को पढ़ना ये मुझे पॉसिबल नहीं है. यदि लेक्चर को पसंद किया होगा तो प्लीज 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 मुझे फीडबैक फॉर्म में भर के देना. और यदि आपको नहीं भी समझाए तो आप मुझे बता सकते हो. नेक्स्ट टाइम पे मैं आपके पूरे क्वेरीज ले लूंगा. दिस इज ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड. पढ़ते रहो और पूरा का पूरा होमवर्क कंप्लीट करो. तो होमवर्क मैंने दिया है फर्स्ट से लेकर लास्ट तक. तो जितने भी हिंदी मीडियम के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको भी समझ में आया होगा. एंड साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स, यस प्लीज कंप्लीट योर होमवर्क. प्लीज ऑल इलस्ट्रेशन, एटलीस्ट गो थ्रू ऑल these illustration. I am not telling you to solve all illustrations in detail, but at least try to complete 30% to 40%. रीड करके आइए, क्वेश्चंस को रीड करके आइए, तो नेक्स्ट सेशन में आपको और मजा आएगा. So this is all from my side. Thanks a lot. Your 1 minute comment, your first comment is also important. Every thank you का comment भी मेरे लिए important होगा. So give comments. Yes, I'm waiting for your comments. General reserve, I will explain it in the company final account. वंश सोमानी सर, आपके पास बैठे हुए बच्चे के नाम क्या है? उसका नाम है प्रथम. गर्वित बच्चे का नाम क्या है पूछना था. Enjoyed the session. You are amazing. Your voice is marvelous. Thank you. Aditya, session was outstanding. Thanks a lot, sir, for precious time which you are giving us. It is interesting class and very fruitful for us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beta Priyanka Gupta ji. Resource also come in P&L appropriation. Yes, beta. Resource also. Thanks a lot. Bye, sir. Enjoyed the session. Next session के लिए आपको yes, Priyanka, Janvi, Prashant, Sabina. Thank you all. Suppose if something which you don't understand in this session, I will cover it in the next session. Don't worry. So आप आपके questions भेजते रहो, मैं वो solve करवा के लूंगा. Don't worry. Thank you.